And we're back to learning HTML, and this time I'm going to show the head tag. It's another basic tag that you use on almost any website, and it's a container for the metadata, so you can see it up here. It's not displayed in the browser. In my case, I've got meta and title nested, and you can't see that anywhere on the left hand side. There are other elements nested inside. The title, it defines this part up here, so if you hover over the tab, the text is being shown. We've got a meta element. I've used it to define the char set, so the character set. You've already seen in my tutorials the link tag right here. It can be used, for example, to link to a style sheet. So the typical CSS that you want to use to style your website. It would look like this. We can add internal styling right here. So if you don't want to use a CSS file and style it directly here in your HTML, you can add it in your head. Let me, for example, adjust the H1. So use a simple H1 selector and let me change the font family to a different font. And if I refresh it, my H1 is now in a different font. We have the script and the no script. This is used for nesting JavaScript. More about that in future tutorials. But for now, just know that you can add this JavaScript stuff into your HTML. And the no script is basically the alternative, because some people have script blocked, or you can use a plugin, for example for Firefox, and block all of this JavaScript stuff. And then you may want to have a no script alternative shown. For example, this browser doesn't support JavaScript. Once again, I'm going to go over this in future tutorials, so don't worry too much about the details in this video, which is about the head. And there's also a base element. It doesn't have a closing tag, so you can just write it like this, and you use it to define a base URL, and you can also define a base attribute. So for links, let's say you want to use target _ blank as a value. That means that every time someone clicks on a link on your website, it's going to be opened in a new tab. And if I now make, for example, the word metadata a link, I'll just use a fictional URL. And you can see I don't have to find an attribute of target blank here. But still, it uses the attribute because I've defined it in the base and the head. So you don't have to write target with a value of _ blank for each link anymore, because you've defined it right here in the head with the base element. So this is definitely useful, and it's something that you want to often use. And this is basically everything there is to know about the head tag in HTML. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.